Number 9. If a equals 2, what is the solution set of the equation above? Well, let's go ahead and plug that in. If a equals 2, so that would be x minus 2 on the left side. Right side has no a, so we'll just keep x minus 4. Alright, so let's go ahead and solve this here. We have x's on both sides, so let's go ahead and see what x would be equal to. We see a square root on the left side, so to get rid of the square root, we can go ahead and square both sides. But careful here, this is going to be very important later. If we square both sides, then we have this looks like this, and then the square root symbol here, and the square symbol can be canceled out because they're inverse operations. So x minus 2 on the left side, right side we have x minus 4 squared. In other words, x minus 4 times x minus 4. So left side, x minus 2, no simplification there. Right side, x times x is x squared. X times negative 4 is negative 4x, but we're going to have 2 of those, so that's going to be negative 8x. Negative 4 times negative 4 is a positive 16. Remember that we have a quadratic polynomial here on the left side, and we use that as a hint to go ahead and factor. So we want to go ahead and bring x minus 2 on the other side here to the right so that we have a 0 value on the left. Just so that we have a quadratic polynomial equal to 0 to solve for its zeros. So minus x on both sides. I'm going to put that under here on the linear term or first degree term. And plus 2 on both sides here. So this will be 0 on the left, intentionally. X squared, negative 8 minus x, or negative 8x minus x is minus 9x. 16 plus 2 is 18. Now that we have 0 on the left side here, we can go ahead and factor the right side. Factors of x squared, x and x. Factors of 18, that when we add them equal negative 9, it's going to have to both be negative here. So that's going to be 9 and 2. 9 plus 2 does not equal 9. 6 and 3. 6 times 3 equals 9. Negative 6 times negative 3 equals negative 9. Negative 6 times negative 3 equals positive 18. Okay, so let's go ahead and solve for the zeros. I'm sorry. This function equals 0 when the factors equal 0. So when does x minus 6 equal 0? When x equals 6. When does x minus 3 equal 0? When x equals 3. Now, I'm putting a circle around these because these are the solutions to this equation over here. Okay, and I'm pointing to the second line here because on the first line we have a square root symbol. So if I have 6 and 3 here, I'm going to go ahead and look at my possible answers here. Tempted, very tempted to choose A right away. However, A is not the answer. Why? Because here, if we plug in 6 or 3, one of those, either 6 or 3, will not work, an extraneous solution. One of these values will make the right side negative. And that's a problem because the square root of anything will never be negative. The square root of a number has to be positive. So, which one of 6 or 3 will not work? The other answer is what will work. So, you choose, you decide, you answer.